Hi, and welcome to my 5-part series on Mast Cell Activation Syndrome, or MCAS. So the first phase of this is asking the question, what triggers MCAS? So in my experience of 20 years working with Lyme patients and also working with mycotoxin illness patients, the biggest trigger that I have found of mast cell activation syndrome is mold toxicity. So for sure, Lyme and its co-infections can contribute to mast cell activation, trigger mast cell activation. But in my experience, mold toxicity is the big one in triggering mast cells. Now, what is mast cell activation syndrome? Well, it's where the immune system gets a little crazy and mast cells release too much histamine. And so too much histamine in the body can lead to a whole host of different symptoms that can affect every different system of the body. Everything from hives, itchy rashes, bladder irritation, digestive upset, so many different things can be attributed to mast cell activation syndrome. So yes, for sure, Lyme and co-infections can trigger it, but I find mold as the bigger culprit. So that drives the order in which we address things. So I have adopted the opinion now, after several years of fighting it, that if you have high levels of mold toxins, that has to be treated before you get to the Lyme and co-infection treatment. That if you don't address mold first, any treatment you do for Lyme is not going to be as effective. So it may still be beneficial, but the mold is going to be a roadblock in getting to full recovery. So then if we look at treating mold first, but here's the thing, if there's mast cell activation, then usually those patients are highly sensitive, highly reactive, and we can't get too far in the treatment, even for mold, unless we dampen mast cell reactions first and calm those down first. And that's going to give us the best chance of being able to then move on to further stages of treatment. So what we need to do is we need to work on dampening mast cell activation and mast cell reactions, histamine reactions. And we can do that through diet. We can do that through natural agents. Stay tuned for the next parts of this series. I'm going to talk through some of my favorites and some of the things that I think are most important in each category. But yeah, I find that if we work on just controlling some of those histamine reactions first, then patients are more likely to be able to go on and successfully tolerate the mold treatment, deal with the mycotoxins, get those down, and then finally, if there is Lyme and co-infections present, then we can more effectively deal with those. So stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to talk about nutritional approaches to MCAS.